after high school, when I graduated, I did go to a college in Barcelona for dance. And I think that was the first time where I really felt alone, like completely alone. And I kind of was because I was in a whole different country by myself at 18 years old. I remember before I left for Spain, I just had the mechanism of just, okay, well, let's just get this done. I don't have time to think about this. I don't have time to feel anything. I have to go to college. Boom, 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 boom. So I didn't give myself the luxury of thinking about anything, of feeling anything. I couldn't do it. I didn't have to. I couldn't. So when I finally got to Spain and I'm sitting down by myself for 3 months, that's when all my inner thoughts start to creep in, and it just that's when I had to cry. I had to cry. I had to write. I just couldn't do it to myself anymore. I didn't owe it to myself to, keep letting hurt build on top of hurt. I started to write about a former relationship that I had with my ex-partner, who's actually incarcerated today. And thinking back now at 22 years old, how I was at 18, it was a lot to go through at 18 years old. And then when you're all alone in a country by yourself, you have nothing but your thoughts. And I just remember I just had to write. I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't hold on to. It was so much hurt. The piece that I wrote, it had so much meaning. It has so much meaning. It's from two people that I feel like there was so much love there. It was so much. There was love. Now that, unfortunately, my ex, he's incarcerated, and, I probably will never see him again because of the crime or whatever. I'll probably never see him again. He'll probably never come out. But now that, we've moved past what was done, I think being from where we are, it was a lot. It's a very meaningful piece to me because although there was hurt, there was beauty that came out of it. And we're able to talk about it now, on a phone call when he has time to call. And I think that we both have an understanding that there would have been a lot of love, but it just wasn't the right time. And that's okay. I think I'm glad I'm where I am now rather than at 18 years old. That Leonora at 18 years old, sitting in a dark room, crying, writing. I had oh my God, I found a piece of paper and I wrote it out first. I wrote out my story first. And then that's when I started typing it. And I think when you put your feelings from pen to paper, that is the most powerful thing. So writing that first piece was the first step to healing. When I came back, I did resort to alcohol again. And that didn't help because every time I did get drunk, I would just cry about the same thing. Until finally, I think I took a break from alcohol and partying. And me and him actually had a conversation that's where I was like, okay, I know where this is, and I know this is where I need to move on.